I've been sitting here debating if I want to continue making videos. And I'll be honest and say that sometimes my heart isn't in it as it once was. And that's partly due to analytics like low viewership, low engagement, just overall assembled style being a low quality channel. But when I do get back on the grind, I always have something that sparks my interest again. And that spark just ignited me to create this video right now. I really don't entertain comments like this one, but I'm here chilling in the studio, so why not? I got time.
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
I feel I will come across it again. So here's my universal response to this comment. So apparently I have a real man coming onto my channel to tell me what real men should not care about, which is the way they look. Now, I can go with the cliche argument and say, if you don't care, then go wear a clown suit next time you go out, and that would be the end of that. But no, let me create some scenarios and you can answer my question for yourself. A real man doesn't care about the way they look, right? So if you don't care how you look, then I'm assuming you also don't care how everyone else around you looks as well. So let's say you're at the doctor's office to get your yearly physical. And this guy comes in and says, I'm your doctor. Let's start by looking down there for any unusual lumps. What would your initial response be? Will you follow his orders? Will you question his credentials? Now let's take that same doctor, but dressed differently, and have him approach you the same way in my last example. How would you respond now? I'm assuming you would feel much more at ease now that you can visually see signs that you are in the hands of a professional. What about if you're at a train station and there are only 2 open seats where you have to sit next to someone? Which seat would you choose? I know you are going to choose the less creepy passenger, and I know you'll feel more comfortable with the doctor in uniform, which proves my point that you do care to a certain degree on the appearance of others, and I'm sure you do make a conscious effort on how you look or dress, just not at the same level as someone who has a channel dedicated to it, which is okay. But you're a real man, and real men don't care how they look. So I'm guessing samurai warriors were not real men back then because they cared about how they looked in front of their enemies. Their armor was intentionally designed to make them appear larger and scarier so they can have, a psychological edge in battle, almost appearing non-human if you look at some of the armor back then. But not only was it, for protection and intimidation, but it was also a status symbol of where they ranked in that group. And sure, yeah, we're in different times right now, but we can still, weaponize our appearance to, beat our competition, whether it's, attracting the opposite sex, securing a high-paying job, or looking scary before a fight, whatever. But can you also imagine if, health professionals or service workers didn't care how they look? Their uniforms are they are a status symbol of health, protection, and safety. I don't want to dig deeper here because chances are you got hyped by some alpha male figure on here and thought maybe people online will see you as some leader thinking outside the box by typing this. In fact, it probably wasn't from an alpha male channel because they really stress on why looks and physical fitness are components of being high value. But my guess is that this comment is not coming from someone with a healthy mindset. And the reason I say that, because I once reached the point of not caring anymore. Yeah. So before this channel, actually, I was probably on the verge of self-deletion if I had not started with the physical first. Looks. Now, I'm sure many men watching can attest to feeling good after a fresh haircut, right? You guys know what I mean. For me, during that time, it was a haircut, a facial, and clothes that weren't sweats. But there was lots of internal work that had to be done as well. But, you know, actually seeing a change in the mirror was sort of a jump start and encouragement to change myself on becoming the man that I want to be for myself and my family. You may think you sound cool or hardcore on the internet, but as someone who has experienced this, I'll tell you right now that this is not cool, masculine, or alpha. There is a more serious issue going on if you are living like this. And I get that physical may seem shallow or unimportant, which is why I ask you, what is your purpose and how do you envision that person to look like during the pursuit and after? For me, he didn't look like this. I'll put that picture somewhere. This is a silly statement, and I hope it was a troll comment. And like I said before, maybe you don't care as much as others, but you do, or should care to a certain degree. All right, so stop the cap. So yeah, this video is really off the dome right now, and I probably have a lot more to say. But let me know what you guys think. Peace.